All right, let's talk about one of the most frustrating feelings in the world. Sleeping for a full night, but still waking up feeling like you've been hit by a truck. In this explainer, we are going to get into the psychology of waking up truly refreshed. Does this sound familiar? You do everything right. You go to bed on time, you get those 8 hours, but when that alarm goes off, you feel completely exhausted. And what's worse, your coworker is bragging about how they feel amazing on just 5 hours. It feels so unfair, right? But it's not about fairness. It's all about science. And this right here, this is the paradox we're talking about. It's not some simple equation where more hours automatically means more energy. The real key isn't just how long you're unconscious, but what your brain is actually doing during that time. It kind of suggests that the way most of us think about a good night's sleep is maybe missing the point entirely. So if it's not about the number of hours, then what is it about? Well, it's all about sleep cycles. This is the secret to unlocking consistently great sleep, and honestly, it's a total game changer once you get it. See, your brain doesn't just switch off for the night. It actually goes to work. All night long, it moves through these repeating 90-minute cycles. And you can think of each one as a vital tune-up sequence for both your mind and your body. So let's break that cycle down. You've got light sleep, sure, but the two real powerhouses are deep sleep and REM sleep. During deep sleep, your body is repairing muscles and tuning up your immune system. Then in REM sleep, your brain gets to work processing emotions and cementing memories. You absolutely have to complete these cycles to feel restored. And that brings us to the ultimate enemy of good rest, fragmented sleep. This is what happens when your cycles get interrupted by things like stress or that late-night coffee or, and we're all guilty of this, the blue light from your phone. Your body might be lying still, but your brain never gets to sink into those crucial deep and REM stages. And that's why you wake up feeling so heavy and unfocused. So how do we fight back? How do we protect these precious cycles? Well, it all starts with consistency. You have to sync up your internal body clock, your circadian rhythm. It's less about following strict rules and more about training your brain to finally work with you, not against you. Just look at the difference here. When your schedule is consistent, your brain learns the pattern. It knows, okay, it's 11 p.m., time to release melatonin. That's the sleep hormone. So you fall asleep faster and you wake up feeling alert. But a chaotic schedule just confuses your brain. The melatonin release gets all messed up and you're left feeling groggy no matter how long you were in bed. Okay, so enough theory. How do we actually put this into practice? Let's get into the toolkit. There are two really simple but super powerful rules you can use to master your sleep timing, and you can start tonight. The very first rule revolves around this magic number right here, 90. This is called the 90-minute rule. The big idea is to plan your sleep in these 90-minute chunks. You know that awful groggy feeling when an alarm rips you out of a deep sleep? That's a real thing. It's called sleep inertia. But if you time your alarm for the end of a cycle, say after 6 or 7.5 hours, you wake up feeling light and actually ready to go. The second rule is the 3-2-1 power down. Think of this as a countdown for your nervous system. 3 hours before bed, no more heavy meals because digestion keeps your body working. 2 hours before, stop all work. No more problem solving. And then the big one. 1 hour before bed, absolutely no screens. That blue light is a known melatonin killer. And this isn't just some nice idea. There's real neuroscience at play here. Following that 3-2-1 rule literally helps your brainwaves shift from the active, buzzing beta state down to the relaxed alpha state. And that alpha state, that's the natural gateway to sleep. You're basically giving your brain the signal that it's safe to power down. Now, getting ready for sleep is half the battle. The other half is winning the morning. Seriously, what you do in the first 10 minutes after you wake up can set the tone for your entire day's alertness. So here's your toolkit. It's so simple. First, get about 10 minutes of morning sunlight, even if it's cloudy. That light exposure hits a reset button on your circadian rhythm. Then add some quick movement just to get your blood flowing. And for a real jolt to the system, a splash of cold water on your face really wakes up your nervous system. And the payoff for this is immediate. It's powerful. That sunlight helps kickstart serotonin production to boost your mood. The whole routine triggers a release of dopamine and norepinephrine, which are basically your brain's own natural energy and focus boosters. That morning fog, it just vanishes. And the best part? No caffeine required. So let's end on a really crucial mindset shift. In our hustle culture, sleep is so often seen as a weakness, or just this thing you have to get through. But psychologically, that's just wrong. Sleep isn't weakness. It's your brain's high-performance recovery mode. It's what restores your focus, regulates your mood, and sharpens your mind. When you finally give your brain the kind of rest it's actually asking for, rest that's measured in quality, not just quantity, your mind becomes an incredible tool. It's all about working with your biology, not against it. So the only real question left is, are you ready to stop counting hours and start sleeping smarter?